YouTube, Guitar Vocalist here, back with another video. The channel is all about singing and playing guitar at the same time. Today I'm going to tell you about why you're probably doing lip rolls all wrong. So just to start at the beginning, what are lip rolls? Okay, lip rolls are that little warm-up exercise which you always do that sounds like a motorboat that you do at the beginning of your scales. The whole... What people really often do is they just mess it up, and they mess it up in three big ways. I'm gonna just first start by talking about how not to do it, and then I'll show you how to actually do it. One of the big ways that people mess it up is they just motorboat it. They really go like they just kind of force all this breath, kind of like how little kids will play in the playground and do the whole thing with their lips or something, and they don't actually they just power through and use lip power and pressure. They don't actually use their breath or their voice truthfully. They just sort of make funny sounds because they thought they need to make them. So that's wrong. That's one way that it's wrong. The second way in which it's wrong to do lip rolls, what people often do is they don't use their singing muscles. They use a different set of muscles to do it, and they just kind of push through and strain, which is the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. So what they do is they just kind of, man, it's really hard for me to show it wrong, but it's kind of like, you know, you're like really just making this really tight thing in your throat, strain for those really high notes. So that's also wrong. The third way people do it wrong is they don't have cleanliness in the back of their throat. They do what, if you were singing, would sound like a growl, and would be your vocal cords pushing together, and they do something like almost like they're saying hey, but they're doing it with the lip roll because they just want to get that extra oomph in their sound, I guess. And that's also a wrong way to do it. So I'm going to talk about how to actually go about doing it correctly. It's simple, but you gotta make sure you're doing it right, otherwise why are you even warming up? The right way to do it is to basically sound like you're making the sound b over and over again. One good way to think about this is imagine you're actually singing a note. You know, imagine you're just singing like la. Imagine you're just doing that except with the lip roll, so just be I'm still supporting with my diaphragm. I'm not, my throat is open just like I was making the note. And I'm not doing like where I'm spraying spit everywhere or anything like that. I'm doing a controlled b sound. And how do you get to that sound? The way you do it is actually by pinching your cheeks. It's kind of the secret to it. And down the line, you don't want to pinch your cheeks. But when you're first starting out, you want to learn to do it by pinching your cheeks. So just get your note and then do just a bunch of over and over again. And then you want to learn to do that note without pinching your cheek. And that's how you want to do the lip rolls. But again, it's easier to do it with pinched cheeks, so start out like that. So that's how it's done, and after you notice that you've done it enough, what you'll feel is a few things. You're going to feel that you have like a relaxed all around mouth muscles, I guess, also jaw muscles, everything. And then you're also going to feel that as you go up, your voice almost feels like it's just compressed and you can easily hit higher notes. And you really need to do it for about like 5 minutes straight. Just go up and down scales. Also, if you don't like scales, just go up and down and do sirens. Just do But if you're going to be doing a lot of belting, make sure you don't mix too early and go into your falsetto right away. Just start by going higher. So you just want to go up and down a bunch of times on them. But again, don't do the stupid motorboat where you're spitting everywhere. You should feel no strain in your throat. You really should feel just like one controlled breath of air that's coming out at the same time. So that's how you do lip rolls. I think a lot of people are probably a little bit confused. They're like, this is the silliest thing. They're looking across the room and they're like, okay, everyone's going to just think I'm doing this weird thing, but there's a method to it and it really, really helps. And I also have like one last comment I want to mention. A lot of people, instead of lip rolls, will do a sort of lip trill thing where they sound kind of like, I don't know, like a stereotypical Mexican type of person or something. So it's just the same thing with it's where you're doing the sound with your tongue, and those both accomplish kind of the same thing. Just pick and choose what you like more. So again, there's the and then there's and just play around with both of those. So that's in short the right way to do lip rolls. So thank you for watching, and until next time.